Morning coffee talk. So when you're cruising along, you feel the wind in your hair and the sun is shining on your face, and you just have that gentle breeze going by, and you hear the birds, and the sky is beautiful as these big puffy white clouds, and everything smells fresh because it rained the day before, and you're just like, this is so good, everything is great, life is amazing. You're just like taking it all in, and then all of a sudden, like, bam, you hit a rock, and then you're flying over your handlebars and you land on the ground. You're all scraped up and you're just sitting there in shock. You have the wind knocked right out of you. And that's life, right? That is life. You are just cruising along, enjoying the ride, and then all of a sudden something unexpected comes and knocks you down. So when you're sitting there on the ground, stunned, you have to wonder, what do I do from here? Am I going to sit on the ground? Am I going to cry? Am I going to feel all the hurting I'm feeling? Or am I going to brush myself off and get back on the bike and ride until I feel the way that I felt before I fell? Right? Because that's just what happens in life. It's like things can be going really well, and then all of a sudden something will happen that will take your breath away. And it's as simple as you get back on the bike and you say, it is what it is, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to get back on my bike, and I'm just going to keep going. And you might have that sting. You feel that sting all over your body, right? You're like hurting, and you're like, this is horrible. But you know that if you keep riding on that bike, eventually you'll get back to that place again where everything was really good, right? We have this fear, I think, some of us, built inside of us, that we're just afraid to be truly happy. And we're afraid to be truly happy because we feel like we're going to get thrown off of our bikes, that our ride is going to be disrupted, that if we ever truly find happiness, that something is going to happen and it's all going to be taken away. But we don't know what's going to happen. There's no telling. So do you want to live your life in fear and never discover the things that make you happy because you're afraid that once you do find happiness, it's going to be taken away? We have no control over anything that happens around us at all. You might think that you have control over your life and how things are going and what you want to achieve, but the reality is we have zero control over anything except for how we react to situations and how we handle ourselves with other people. So you can have this fear that if you truly find happiness, it's going to be taken away. Or you can have hope that if you do find your happiness, that it will be enough that even when you are thrown off your bike, you will have enough happiness built up within you that you can get back on the bike again and enjoy the ride again. Things are what they are, and we just have to accept them. We can't change people, we can't change situations, we can't change the past. There's no telling what's going to happen in the future. There's just no way to know. So it's a scary thing, but I would rather find what makes me happy and feel that happiness. And then when things happen, just try to power through it and have the faith that I have enough happiness within myself that I'm going to get whatever is thrown at me. And it's little things too. It's little things that can make you happy. Like I just started volunteering at the shelter in town with my son. And I love it. I get to do laundry, which I love to do because I'm a weirdo. And I get to hang out with cats who are super affectionate because they just want somebody to love them. And I do dishes. And that's all I do for a couple of hours on Saturday. And it's great because it just makes me happy. It's simple, you know? I get to be with cool animals and I get to do laundry, which I like. So the other thing that I love to do is go swimming. And I forget. We get so wrapped up in the mundane activities of life, you know, that we have to do like work, that we forget to give ourselves these moments of joy, or we forget to partake in activities that make us happy, or we just get so busy that we don't make that a priority. So I love swimming. Every single time I get in the pool, I'm happy. But I let myself forget that because I'll be so busy with doing stuff with the kids or working or keeping the house clean or just like wrapped up in the everyday stuff. And then it's like I'm not taking the time to enjoy the things that I enjoy. And when you don't take the time to enjoy them, you forget. That's like I love gardening and I love creating art or like repurposing items. All of that stuff brings me joy. So what am I going to focus on? Am I going to focus on, you know, living this robotic life where I'm not really doing anything fun? Or am I going to start focusing on all of the stuff that brings me joy to the point where when I am thrown for a loop, I have enough of that joy built up inside of me that it's going to help carry me through whatever is going on. So today I say, find your joy, find your happy, forget the fear. Forget the fear because this is your life and you need to be happy. So find all your joys and that will help carry you through anything bad that will happen. It's inevitable, you know, life is full of ups and downs, so don't let that fear stop you. Just find your joy.